we'll see the 2021 Comeback Player of the Year, Joe Burrow.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
11.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The numbers for Mixon last week, 14 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know it's a big part of their offense. They count on it, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who can also produce.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start. But boy, did things change. Once he got his off to the races, and once he had that gear, there's absolutely no way he's going to stop it.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. Fielded just outside the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Browns on their way out now for the first time. And we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense. And that's Deshaun Watson. Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Higgins. He's got room at the 30. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone. And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And finding Keelan Cole. Touchdown! Keelan Cole, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Two excellent drives for them to start this game, both ending with touchdown passes.
Yeah, they're off and running, even though they finished things off through the air. Gotta like what you're seeing from them so far. Being able to maneuver offense, take care of the football, and then ring that bell at the end with, as you said, 2 touchdown passes.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
On first down, Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Taken down at the 30. Well, these 2 teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Chubb. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 25. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here we go on 4th. Watson. This is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Jakeem Graham. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Here comes Amari Cooper and the rest of the Cleveland offense.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw, Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. The 20, 10. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Extra point by McPherson. Up and good. And it's now 21-7. The scoop and score was an exciting play in football. We witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. As we roll on here in the month of December, Week 14 coming up tonight, we got a good one in the AFC West. Get the parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night, you can turn those parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Watson. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Watson now to throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Faking the give. Now Watson. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll run with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow, open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
11 mighty.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
To the air again, Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
York on now for the extra point.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Well, now how about this return?
The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they can still come away with points here in the late going.
Here we go.
After the pick six, here's Burrow again.
And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 48.
McPherson's kick is good.
And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case,
and he's into the clear. The 40. Past the 20. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
no cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just
all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
The Browns drive about to get started. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Watson.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Now it's Watson. And he whips that one incomplete there. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Chubb running right, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And again, it's Chubb. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A give running right is Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. First down. Here's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Back now in Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Here we go.
Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Evades the tackler, and now some space.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
11 MP. 11 Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
I'm wondering.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
11 Mighty.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. Touchdown Bengals. T. Higgins with a 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Bengals have taken a 4th-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that gives him a 3-point lead. So that winds up a 7-point drive.
And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. This will be fielded inside the 5.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Off of play action, it's Watson.
Going across the middle, and Valdez-Scantling has it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw, Watson.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his receiver, Cooper.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling.
And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they said? Those guys on the other side,
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Browns answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So Burrow and the Bengals
down 35-31. A minute 37 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Throwing. Burrow finding Sample.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Burrow's throw into the hands of Boyd. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Extra point by McPherson. Good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages. As a field goal now, currently tied. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And now the attention, it turns to the Browns. Trailing by a field goal. A little over 40 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score.
Now Watson.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
To throw, Watson. Complete, Valdez-Scantling.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. He's got the connection to Cooper. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Watson to throw.
And this one is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Here's Watson.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Certainly would have liked to get some yardage out of that play, but now you got to put this in the hands of your field goal kicker. See if he can get you to overtime. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And this game is tied. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Chubb will try the middle here. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
66 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb, and they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, he'll get it inside the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And off comes to Chubb. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Watson trying to get his guys moving. Watson. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete